So I'd like to introduce you to Thoalfoqar or whatever. So this is one of those replays where this was probably the first indication of him cheating. And I was like, well, yeah, well, you know, I try to reserve my judgment for one or two shots. Maybe it was a random shot, maybe, you know, whatever. It has to be more definitive. I did look at the replay in YoQ, and you can actually see the player in YoQ on this scenario. So, yes, reserving judgment is still a thing that I will do. However, there's a shot a little bit later on. Now, I'm going to pause this real quick so you can check out his record. He's got a relatively new record. And, of course, War Thunder's servers would freeze. There we go. Relatively new record, likely within the last couple months, so brand new account. Doesn't actually have, like, any premiums on the account that I can see in terms of just playing it. So it's a normal-ish account, but it's very, like, blatant through the trees. Like, he's very good for a new player. He's also in a Russian squadron. There's the Discord if you're Russian, if you want to go in there. I'm obviously not going to because I don't speak Russian and it's not my business. So very obvious that it's a newish account, probably within the last, you know, whatever amount of time. And was something that I was like, hey, you know, I need to check this out because it's a player that looks oddly suspicious. Now, like I said, in YoQ, there's certain things that show up as odd. But now right here is where this is where I know it's an immediate thing. Now, granted, he's staring right at it and then alternates his fire and then shoots. Now, this guy is, like, very open, so he gets shot past right here. And he's trying to look, so he can't see him. And then he's going to move back behind the wall here. So he just got shot at, which is what you should do normally. Alright, so he's not looking there. He's going to kill the M60 Rise. That makes perfect sense. I was like, okay, cool. So that makes a lot of sense. Following the T-55, that's the ESS smoke, so maybe I can deal with it. But now, the smoke is now in the way, and he's going to shoot this Jafar guy again. He's now, let me go out in the camera, he's behind the wall. So there's the shell, see that? And there you go. So, easiest dead giveaway of a player blatantly cheating, you know, it's kind of like the last guy with the VBC that we shot at. Oh, let's shoot at the guy who's completely obscured behind a wall. This is what I'm talking about with the replays, and maybe something that they're doing with the anti-cheat. Now, granted, you can't exactly trust that because the fact that replays have been broken for so long and the fact that they still haven't fixed stabilizers and stuff like that. But I've noticed a lot in current replays where you'll notice, see all how the highlights are right now? These are like fully red, fully red, fully red, fully red. Normally these are like a maroon color. So unfortunately I can't even get an example right now on screen because everyone is, so right here. See how he's like so the name is bright red, but the highlight is like a maroonish color. That means that in the replay, at least according to what the game is seeing, they're not fully visible. And he's not gonna be able to hit him because he's not fully visible, but he's shooting at it. So now says he's fully visible. So this is where I wonder, like I said, but now he is fully visible because he peeked back on it. What I'm saying is that if this is something that Gaijin would potentially do, it could actually resolve a lot of the issues in the game because it would show that they're shooting at players they physically cannot see and that the game knows they can't see. So I believe EAC has this implementation, which means he's doing something he shouldn't be able to shoot through even on a YoQ setting. And, you know, good thing he dies because I hate people that cheat. But if they do that, then it would be great. But like I said, most likely it's a replay bug. And other than that, it's not really going to help fix anything because of what it is. Now, the good thing is, what's crazy at that, this is why, like, look at high tier right now. So look at the teams right now. We are like 4 minutes into the battle. Their entire team's gone. This is literally high tier right now in a nutshell with all the premiums and stuff like that. But it's the reason actually why, like I said earlier in a post I made a couple of days ago, that it's not hard to play this game from like 4.7 to like 9.7. But like anytime I play 8.7 through 9.7 and up, basically, because I don't I don't play 10.0 often. I play it with friends every now and then at higher tiers because I'll, you know, play with groups or do best squad wagers or whatever wagers. But anytime above, granted, it occurs at any BR, but anytime above, generally 8.7, one death levers are insanely common. And it's the reason why I don't like how, like, so for instance, I'll be on a lot of games where I have a team that just leaves. I get like 2,000 to 3,000 points in game when you press tab. That's the points or whatever you get in game. But then I don't get credit for doing as much as I can even while losing. And it's the reason why I don't like the disparity between air and ground in terms of RP gain. And I hate it the fact that Gaijin keeps delaying. Gaijin keeps absolutely delaying the RP gains on, you know, bonuses. And now you can see him just fully, like, blatantly tracking everybody through walls. So he was trying to play a little more subtle, but now that his team is losing, he clearly just doesn't care. Now he's just going to go on an absolute tear because bro is just absolutely terrible at the game and is super salty. Yeah, so he's just going to start killing everything through every layer of tree because he has absolutely no skill. This is where I'm saying that Gaijin needs to resolve stuff like this. This guy is now rage hacking, shooting through literally everything on a part of the map where if you can look at the map, knowing where these sightlines are, there is no way a player should be able to see him. Now, the good thing is he dies here, which is great. Who did he die to? A 906. Where's the 906? So he could see the 906. He's right there, so he peeked over around the corner. So he could see that guy pretty easily, which is good because good on this guy for actually doing a good job in killing this guy. So I'm going to leave it here. So, as always, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, or night, and have a good one. Screw you.